BTS's Jungkook, known for his stage name, was recently granted special military leave to attend a memorial service and visit his grandmother's grave. This leave was given as a sign of respect for family traditions, which holds significant importance in South Korea. HYB, BTS's agency, confirmed that Jungkook was given time to attend this event, demonstrating the agency's sincere support for their grieving artist. Jungkook was known to have a very close relationship with his grandmother. Over the years, he frequently mentioned her as one of his pillars of strength. Losing her was a heavy blow for Jungkook, who, in previous interviews, had often talked about the pivotal role she played in his personal and professional life. At the solemn memorial service, Jungkook was visibly emotional. The service was attended by close family, friends, and several notable figures, including HYE's CEO and founder, Bang Si-hyuk. Bang's presence highlighted the strong bond between Jungkook and his agency, and showcased how HYB is always ready to support their artists during challenging times. According to attendees, Jungkook couldn't hold back tears as he said his final goodbyes in front of his grandmother's grave. His grandmother was an extremely important figure in his life. One family member, who wished to remain anonymous, shared. He always talked about how she was a source of inspiration and strength. While Jungkook isn't the only BTS member with a close family bond, his relationship with his grandmother stood out. In numerous past interviews, Jungkook often expressed how his grandmother supported his dreams, even when he was young and just starting his music career. From the stories he frequently shared, Jungkook grew up surrounded by his grandmother's unconditional love. When BTS first debuted, Jungkook was very young, and it was during that time that his grandmother's role became especially meaningful. Grandmother always supported me without question, without condition. She never asked why I chose this path, but she was always there to cheer me on and give me strength, Jungkook said in a 2020 interview. As a celebrity who grew up under the public eye from a young age, Jungkook's personal life has often been a topic of public interest. Despite the pressures from his popularity and career, his close relationship with his grandmother remained a steady source of emotional stability. Whenever I felt tired or lost in life, I always remembered my grandmother's advice. She always told me that whatever I do, I should do it with all my heart. In the K-pop industry, family support is crucial. Many K-pop idols, including BTS members, rely on their families to maintain emotional and mental balance amidst their hectic schedules and public demands. In South Korea, family plays a vital role in a person's life, and the tradition of honoring ancestors is a key aspect of the country's culture. In Jungkook's case, his grandmother had a significant influence, and their relationship reflects the strong family values that many Koreans hold dear. This pilgrimage also reflects how Jungkook, despite being an international star, continues to honor his family's cultural traditions and values. Visiting family graves, known as Jesa or Charai, is an important tradition in South Korean culture. This tradition is performed to honor ancestors and maintain a spiritual connection with those who have passed away. During such ceremonies, families gather at the grave or a home altar to pray and offer food to their ancestors. It's a form of respect and a way to ensure that the bond between the living and the deceased remains intact. As a part of the younger generation in Korea, growing up in an age of globalization and modernization, Jungkook still upholds this tradition. His presence at the service shows how he continues to value his cultural and familial heritage, even while living much of his life on the international stage. This pilgrimage also highlights the importance of maintaining a balance between personal and professional life for K-pop artists. Amidst their packed schedules and constant media spotlight, moments like this provide them with a chance to experience peace and mourn in a way that aligns with their traditions and beliefs. In South Korea, military service is a mandatory duty for all men between the ages of 18 and 28, including celebrities. This service lasts between 18 to 24 months, depending on the branch of the military. Men are expected to undergo basic military training and participate in activities that contribute to the nation's defense. As a member of BTS, Jungkook is no exception to this obligation. After reports that the eldest BTS member, Jin, had already begun his military service, it is now Jungkook's turn to enlist. However, the South Korean government does offer certain flexibilities for individuals in special circumstances, such as mourning family members or attending important family events, as was the case for Jungkook. Receiving permission to leave military service temporarily to attend his grandmother's memorial is a common practice in South Korea. This leave is granted to those facing situations that require their direct presence, whether for family events, weddings, or memorial services. However, for Jungkook and BTS, military service also poses a unique challenge. With BTS at the height of international fame, this hiatus inevitably affects the group's activities. Nevertheless, BTS fans, known as ARMY, have consistently supported the members' decision to fulfill their duty as South Korean citizens. The support shown during Jin's military service provides a glimpse of how fans are also ready to support Jungkook during his time away. Not only has Jungkook's family and agency provided support during this difficult time, but so have his loyal fans, ARMY. After news of Jungkook attending his grandmother's memorial spread, ARMY around the world flooded social media with messages of support, prayers, and condolences. Emotional messages poured in across platforms like Twitter and Instagram, with hashtags such as #StayStrongJungkook and #WeLoveYouJungkook trending in multiple countries. Many fans shared personal stories of losing loved ones, expressing how Jungkook's strength has helped them through their own tough times. HYB's decision to provide Jungkook with time to mourn and participate in his family's memorial service reinforces the agency's reputation as a company that prioritizes the well-being of its artists. In an industry often criticized for its demanding schedules and relentless pressure, HYB's actions set an example of how to balance professionalism with empathy. HYB's CEO, Bang Si-hyuk, attending the memorial service alongside Jungkook also underscored the genuine support and strong relationships fostered between the artists and their management. For fans, this moment solidified HYB's commitment to their artists' mental health, emotional well-being, and personal lives, which is becoming increasingly important in the K-pop industry. With Jungkook's temporary leave for family matters, the question of his return to military service remains. The military break, while necessary for personal reasons, will likely mean that Jungkook resumes his duties soon after his family obligations are fulfilled. Fans are already preparing themselves for his full immersion back into military life. The broader picture for BTS during this time, with multiple members serving in the military, is one of anticipation and adjustment. While BTS may be on a hiatus as a full group, the individual members continue to explore solo projects, ensuring their presence in the music world is still felt. Jungkook's recent solo ventures, including his solo singles, have shown that even during this transition, his passion for music and creativity remains strong. ARMY's unwavering support for BTS and Jungkook, especially during such a personal moment, further highlights the unique relationship between the group and their fans. As BTS members navigate their individual journeys, whether it's through personal struggles, military service, or solo projects, ARMY's global presence continues to serve as a foundation of love and encouragement. Many fans have expressed their readiness to wait for Jungkook and BTS's eventual reunion once all the members have completed their military service. The faith ARMY places in BTS's return, as well as their patience during this period, speaks to the extraordinary connection built over the years between the group and their fans.